Welcome back everyone to a new FPL video. This is the first video on my channel for the 2023-24 season, and finally the game has launched. I cannot wait to get started. But we still have like 5 weeks to plan our teams, but this is going to be what my first draft looks like. So in goal, I've gone for Emi Martinez. Um, I I just think he's gonna like there's chances for clean sheets in game weeks 2 and 3. And then in the Newcastle and Liverpool, I think it is Liverpool games, he can also pick up a lot of save points. And he's also relatively low owned, so I think he could be a good player. But I might go for someone like Pope because he got a lot of clean sheets last season. So Martinez is probably one of the less secure picks in my team. I think I'm quite likely to switch to someone like Pope. Maybe Edison, but I don't know. Then in defense, I've gone for Estupinian, Gabriel, and Trent Alexander-Arnold. Estupinian is a must. He has amazing fixtures. He ended last season really well. He's got good attacking potential. Although one thing to note is that his expected assists was actually quite low. He shouldn't have got as many assists as he did, but if he can keep overperforming, then I don't really care, to be honest. Um, Next up is Gabriel. Reason I've gone for Gabriel is White is 5.5 million, and he's 5 million, and White only got, I think it was something like 10, 15 more points than him. So I think it might be a good pick. And the fixtures are really, really good for Arsenal. I can see them being top of the league in October again. Or at least until the Man City game. We'll see how that one goes. Um, but on to Trent Alexander-Arnold, and this is a very interesting pick because I'm not 100% sure I'll go for him because of the 8 million price tag. Um, you can save 1.5 million and go to Robertson instead. But the problem is that Robertson has been playing as a left centre back, or at least was at the end of last season. Um, but I could also save 2.5 million and go to Shaw, which is crazy. So not too sure about him. But for now, he's in my team. Now the midfield, and this is the area that I'm the least sure about. Um, I'm seriously contemplating Fernandez to Rashford. You know what? I'm actually gonna do that now. I think Rashford is better than Fernandez. I think he's worth the extra 0.5 million, which I do have in the bank. Um, so I'm just gonna do that quickly. I know Fernandez is on pens, but I don't know. I just feel like Rashford just has more like explosive potential. Fernandez's numbers weren't that good last season. I'm also contemplating, someone like Martinelli. He's 8 million, which is, I mean, not cheap, but it's a good price for him. And he did get nearly 200 points last season, which is close to Rashford, and he's a whole 1 million more expensive. So there could be a lot of value in going for someone like Martinelli, but I'd have to replace Saka with him because I already have Jesus up top. So yeah, I'm not too sure about Martinelli, but I'll have to have a think about it. Um, so yeah, but Rashford is definitely someone I want in my team, and I'm not sure why I hadn't confirmed that earlier. I'm not sure why this is not working. Hello, confirm. I don't know, but basically I'm gonna do that. And basically, I have Mbuma in there. He's gonna be playing up top next season, which I find very, very alluring, given that he's been listed as a midfielder. And Matoma, I think Matoma was underpriced. I think he should have been 7 or 7.5 million. He was great for me around halfway through last season. And Saka we already spoke about. He has great fixtures. He was great last year. 8.5 was possibly too cheap for someone like him. And lastly, Foden. Foden, I think, will be a nice differential because Gundogan left Man City, which means Foden might be the one to replace him. And although he's seen as like a young player, he is getting older, and Guardiola is gonna have to play him at some point. And I think this season could be a real breakout season for Phil Foden in the Premier League. Fixtures aren't too bad, and even when they are, like even Newcastle, you still expect City to win that. You probably expect City to beat Arsenal too. But they're great fixtures anyway. And then up top, I've gone for Gabriel Jesus. Um, this is a bit of a risky pick. I know he's 8 million, which is more expensive than most forwards, but he was really good when he wasn't injured last season. The Arsenal fixtures are really, really good. Even after game week 8 until game week 15, the the only like big team they face is Newcastle. So basically, they face Newcastle, City, and Liverpool in the first half of the season out of the big teams, which is, it's very surprising and it's very alluring. And I think if he can stay fit for the whole season, I think he's going to be quite a bargain at that price, really. Haaland, well, I mean, where do we even start? They made him 14 million this year, just so that some people would debate going for him, and yet he's already 82.7% owned. Um, I don't really know what to say about Haaland. He's just absolutely amazing. And since he's young and getting better, he might actually have a better season this year than he did last year, and he might break his own goal record in the Premier League, which would be astounding. And I think he's going to really give Salah a run for his money in terms of the all-time record of 303 points. I think Haaland has a real chance of breaking that this season. Hopefully, City get knocked out early in the Champions League so that Haaland doesn't get subbed off within 5 minutes of a hat trick like last year. But finally, I've gone for Ellis Sims. I think he could potentially play a bit next season. Um, I think he might be an alright pick. Everton might want to start integrating him into the team. So I'm hoping that's what ends up happening. Hopefully my transfer button works now. Nope. Um, don't know what's going on there. But my captain will obviously be Erling Haaland. Can't go wrong with him. And that will be my team for the 2023-24 season. I'll update you guys on any possible changes I might make, but that is it right now.